Happy Thanksgiving! I'm Derek Tidwell, Executive Chef at George's at Alys Beach.
And I'm Camille Withall, the sous chef at George's at Alys Beach.
And this is Tammy, and today we're going to take you to turkey time. We're going to do turkey two ways for you.
So a lot of people cook their turkey whole and then they just put it in the oven and forget about it for most of the day, which is fine, but I think a lot of people don't realize that turkey has red meat and white meat. For our preparation, we have divided the bird into two parts, which is the breast and the dark meat. That way, they cook evenly and we can achieve the most flavor.
At this point, we're going to delve into curing the legs. The legs need to cure overnight, and this is something that you can do well ahead of time. What we're going to do is make our green salt, and we're going to rub all over the outside of the legs, the wings, because that's the part that we want to call feet. This is what we're going to be making right here. It's essentially just herbs and salt and pepper and anything that you want to season the bird. We're going to start with our food processor, or what I have here is a RoboCoupe, and some herbs. We have sage, rosemary, thyme, scallions, whole garlic cloves, salt and pepper. All we're going to do is just roughly tear these up, and we're going to throw it into the food processor bowl. It's a really heavy on the salt. Its intended purpose is to really cure it. And then we're going to submerge these legs, or the dark meat of the turkey, in oil, and we're going to cook it really low and really slow. And that's going to break down everything in the legs so that it's a lot softer, a lot more supple, but it has really good flavor to it. We want to make sure that you get that all over the outside and every part of the turkey legs. And then we're going to let this marinate overnight. You can do it anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. And you can do this a couple days ahead of time. It's, like we said before, that's a great part about confit, is that its intended purpose is to preserve things. And the longer that you let it sit after it confits, the more flavor it's going to develop over time. So 25 hours later, your turkey should look like this. It's going to exude a little bit of moisture, and that's the salt and the cure doing its job. The herbs have kind of turned from that bright green that we had before to a little bit of a darker green. You want to tightly wrap it with tinfoil before we put it in the oven. And we're going to put it in the oven at 300 degrees for roughly about 3 hours. You know this is done when the bone slides right out. It literally is falling apart. It looks great.
Now we're going to prepare the breast part of the turkey. As you can see here, we split open the wishbone, so it'll serve as like a stand to make it more stable in the baking dish. We have our mirepoix, which is our aromatics, and it'll help flavor the bird as well. So we're gonna rub the same green salt all over the bird. Make sure you get some under the bird as well. Then you have about half a pound of butter that you can use to rub all over the skin as well, and put some butter under the skin also. This will help crisp up the skin as it's cooking in the oven. We have our aromatics here. So what we do is just put that on the bottom of the baking tray, right under your turkey breast, and sit your turkey breast right on top of that. What'll happen is all of the juices of that turkey will go down into the aromatics, help roast it off, and you can use that, all the juices from that, to make your gravy later. So after you've rubbed it with your green salt and put your butter in and your aromatics, we now put it in the oven, so 2 hours should suffice.
From our family at George's to your family at home, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. This was a lot of fun on us making it. If it's as much fun for you as it is for us, your family is sure to enjoy it.
For sure. And don't be afraid to try different flavors with your turkey. I'm sure it'll turn out great.